Does this really add up? What Mr. Kumaraswamy and Mr. Aslam Pasha here are saying, he of course brandished that pen drive outside the assembly yesterday. You know that very well. Today he spoke about it inside the assembly, and that rattled Mr. KJ George, because I assume it's his department that Mr. Kumaraswamy was talking about. But the position that has been taken by Kumaraswamy is that tenable. Was they say, we want to investigate, we want to find out, and then we'll bring out this particular video. R.K. Upadhyay.
No, I think Madhav, it's quite ridiculous, the stand that he has taken. If he has a proof, then he should produce it. I mean, especially when you bring it to the House, you should present to the Speaker. That is the procedure. And he should give it to the Speaker so that the Speaker can go through it and then order an inquiry or whatever. So instead of that, he's just brandishing it and saying that I have this incriminating document, I have this incriminating evidence against, bribery in the government, but then he doesn't come out with it. I mean, I don't think, it is right. But unfortunately, what I see in the last 2 days is that, there is so much of recrimination among all the parties. And, it is most shocking, especially today, between the Siddaramaiah and Bommai on the one side, and Kumaraswamy and, Siddaramaiah and KJ George and Swamy on the other. All this old bitterness is coming out, and it's really shocking that, at the very beginning of this government, we have this kind of a conduct. So it doesn't augur well for, Karnataka.
Is that surprising, sir? There's a Lok Sabha election in 10 months. Not really surprising if you look at it that way. But let me bring in Sanju Verma. Sanju Verma, the larger question that many, in fact, want to know is that if there is indeed corruption, then it should reach its logical conclusion. What really is the BJP going to do? Because the JDS and the BJP have already spoken about collaborating to expose the Congress government. If that's indeed the case, what is the BJP going to do to take this forward?
Madhav, first and foremost, the allegation made by Mr. Kumaraswamy that he has a pen drive and he will reveal the proof at the right time, I think that is best left to him. It is best left to JDS. If indeed they have proof, then for the sake of the citizens of Karnataka, that documented proof should be out in the public domain. But the larger question is this: who is the energy minister currently in Karnataka? It is a gentleman called KJ George. And if you recollect, Madhav, KJ George in 2016 was the Home Minister before he was shunted out and shifted to the Urban Development Ministry because there were two very important cases filed against him. The suicides of Deputy Superintendent of Police M.K. Ganapati, and then there was another suicide by another Deputy Superintendent of Police, Kalappa Handibab. And I'm told that both those cases have still not been dismissed. So he's still on trial in both these cases. My simple point is this: if KJ George is supposedly such a close loyalist of Siddaramaiah, he was earlier a loyalist, of Indira Gandhi and has been with the Congress since donkey's years. My point is, Caesar's wife has to be above suspicion. The Congress came to power on the back that ye to 40% commission sarkara hai. Why did you give such an important portfolio of the power and energy ministry to a man who's already has a tainted background and has never been above board?
Madhav, I think just assuming.
Yeah. Many hands, many want to respond. Many want to respond. Once again, Mr. Upadhyay, before you come in, I just want to quickly bring in Shyam Prasad Meka. We had got disconnected. I'm going to come back to you, gentlemen, in just a minute. Shyam Prasad Meka, Caesar's wife must be above suspicion, says Sanju Verma. If there is such a powerful person as Mr. KJ George, who's not being made minister for the first time, is believed to be very close to Mr. Siddaramaiah, then shouldn't, in fact, the record be set straight, at least given the fact that he is a minister and these are very serious charges? Shyam Prasad Meka.